Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I was in the midst of making a frontal wig, and since a lot of people have been asking me about it, I decided to just go ahead and show you guys kind of what I'm doing and how I'm getting started. So let me go ahead and turn this wig around, and all links and everything will be in the description box of all the items, okay? So no fret, no worries. So anyways, I'm just going to show you all, and I do have a 24 wig block just in case anyone does ask. So this is the cap that I am using. This is the cap that I talk about in all of my videos, okay? So it looks just like that. I do use the extra large because it's just almost the only one that fits my head, okay? So let's get right into what I am doing. So for the wig block, I do not use T-pins. I actually use just regular clothing pins because T-pins just don't fit into this wig block very well as it does fit in the styrofoam heads. So I've already taken my frontal and I just pinned it around my wig cap. All right, so what I do is a little tip that I use is, as you all can see, I lay my frontal a little bit above my wig cap. I do not lay it right on top of the wig cap. As y'all can see, that is the wig cap right here, and I have the frontal coming over the wig cap. And I do that because I find that when I sit it right directly on that band of the wig cap, the wig just doesn't fit right. My frontal piece does not fit right, and it ends up being too small, okay, the majority of the time. So I lay it a little bit in front, and also when I lay it on the sides, let me kind of show y'all. When I lay it on the sides, I leave a little slack right here, okay? I lay it over to where it's a little bit of slack, so that way when I'm laying down my ear tabs and things, it's just it just lays a lot better, and it's just a lot easier to work with. That's just what I do, okay, and what works for me. So that's how it is on both sides, okay? I have a little slack on both sides. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to sew from here to the other side, from ear to ear. Now another thing that you can do, you can put the wig cap on first and sketch out your ears. That is a good thing to do. I have been making wigs for a long time, so I don't personally have to do that, but it is a really good thing for first time wig wearers. You can put the wig on, you could sketch out your ears, take like a white or some kind of marker or something, sketch out your ears, and then lay your frontal piece to your to align with your ears. That would be a great way to do that too, okay? But like I said, I don't have to, but I would definitely suggest it, okay? So I'm going to be sewing from ear to ear, and I know some people are going to ask, am I going to sew on this band? Okay, so no. All right, when it gets to the band, let me show you guys. I've shown you all in another tutorial, and I'm just using regular needle and thread, nothing fancy. So let me kind of show you guys. Let me see if I can zoom in. I'm using a new camera, so a lot of things are new to me and a little confusing. So I zoomed in a bit, and let me show you guys what I'm going to be doing. So right here is the fabric between the band, okay? So this is the whole band. Like, I kind of grabbed the band, but what you do, you just grab very delicately around the band, and you just do this, and that's just the fabric part. Throughout the whole wig making process, I will only be grabbing the fabric of the band. I will not grab the elastic. When you do sew the elastic, it shrinks your wig, and if you're already starting out with a small wig cap, it will make it even smaller. And if you have a small wig head, it will make it even smaller. You do not want to sew on the elastic. You want to grab the fabric in front of the elastic, and the way you grab it is you have to be careful, okay? Now you can grab it like that. I'm grabbing the whole thing. You have to be really careful just to grab the fabric, okay? And sometimes it's a little tricky, and you just do that. So anyways, I will be right back once I sew from ear to ear, okay? I'm gonna try to make this, not to make this too long and too ranty, okay? I just want to kind of show you guys the basics of things. Y'all not gonna see me sew the whole thing, but just the basics of it to give you all a generalized idea, and I'll be back when I get done. Alright, so hey guys, I'm just come back to show you guys, like, you know, where I'm at. Like I said, I don't want this to be real long, so I've already sewn on the frontal piece, and that's just what I did. And of course, like I told you guys, I leave that little slack there, and I did it all the way around, leaving slack on both sides. And I went ahead and did the first track so y'all can see. I did the first track here. And I do it right on the band without sewing on the elastic, only sew on the fabric. And I am doubling my tracks for this week. It just makes the process go a little bit faster. But I sew just like that, and I take the tracks and I just go side to side, side to side, side to side. Nothing special. I don't loop them like that. I don't curve them like that. Some people do. That's just not what I do. I literally just go from side to side, straight around up until I get to the frontal piece. Okay, so I may come back when I get probably up here halfway, or I may just come back when I'm done because it's going to be very redundant. I'm literally just going to be going from side to side. Okay, about halfway there. Okay, halfway done. Like I did state, I am doubling the tracks. I just want to show you guys what I am doing and what it looks like. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Not the best stitching, but it is pretty close together. You do not want to do your stitching too far apart. Sometimes I watch videos where the stitching is so far apart. You have a stitch here and then another stitch here. Now it may make the process go faster, but I can guarantee you when you put on your wigs, that part that's in between that you forgot to stitch will bulk up, so the whole back of your wig will be super bulky, and people have contacted me about that issue. So please be aware of that. If you do stitch fast and you do big stitches, you will have bulkiness and it will not look good, and you might as well just take your whole wig apart and put it back together. So anyways guys, I just want to kind of show you guys how I'm stitching. I have other videos of wig making, which is why I'm not going as in depth with this one. So this is what it looks like. I do have my little pins holding it down, and I'm sorry, I'm in the way. I apologize. Let me move this over so you guys can see. So all I did was put it through, and I'm going to just do that, and it kind of locks it in my opinion, and that's how I get that sort of loop right there. Okay, and it's hard to kind of do this. I'm just gonna kind of grab it like that. All right, and then I do this, and to be honest, sometimes I'll roll it around there more than once, and then I just pull it, and that's kind of what I do. Let me zoom you out. Sorry, that was in. Let me zoom you out a bit so you can see what I'm doing and how much I have left. I'm on the second bundle. And like I said, I am doubling the wefts. So guys, one tip, when you do double your wefts, you do not have to put your tracks as close together because they're already doubled. So you could leave a little bit more space in between your tracks when you double them. Hey guys, so in the first part of the video, first of all, let me make this disclaimer. If I'm looking a little crazy, if things seem a little off, I am recording on a new camera. I'm still trying to learn the settings. I'm still trying to learn how things go. I'm sorry. It's probably going to take me a while to really get used to it. It's really complicated, so just bear with me for the moment. So let's get right into it. So in the first part of the video, I did show you guys how to make a frontal wig. Okay, a lot of people have been asking me how to make a frontal wig and just asking me to, you know, make one. There's a lot of videos on frontal wigs, which is why I never wanted to actually just make one, because I feel like it's just kind of oversaturated. But I felt like I somehow could have made one that was quick and simple and just actually broke down some of the things that other videos didn't break down. So I went to watch some other videos, and I actually seen some things that people maybe didn't explain or whatever the case may be, and I wanted to pretty much elaborate on that. Okay, so yeah, this is the finished product. Also, links will be down below as far as the cap I used and everything, and I also have the cap here. Let me kind of show you guys. So that is what the cap looks like. All right, so like I said, I will have a link down below for that. Let's get into this hair. All right, so this is what the hair looks like. I did get this hair from a company by the name of West Kids. Okay, so I have 4 bundles of hair. I am looking down because I'm looking at the bundles that I have. I have an 18, two 20s and a 22. I did fit almost all the bundles in my head except for probably like this much hair. I tried to fit as many bundles in my head as I could. Okay, now you guys absolutely do not have to get 4 bundles of hair unless you just really want like some super thick hair, because my hair is like super thick. But I did get 4 bundles. Okay, but you can definitely complete a full look with just 3. All right, so this is what the hair looks like. I haven't really had any complaints about it. Let me kind of show you guys. So that's what it looks like. I haven't had a lot of complaints about it so far. Not a lot of shedding or tangling or anything like that. The texture that I have is body wave. I will have some links down below so you guys can check them out. They have affordable pricing and things. This is just what it looks like. I did some light baby hairs. I try not to go like too wild and too crazy, so I just did a few, you know, just a few little baby hairs. Now the frontal, it didn't come with a straight across hairline or whatever, but it did come like a little bit plucked. It wasn't really hard to work with. I did bleach my knots. I also added some makeup to my lace. Okay, so that is pretty much what I did. Oh yeah, and I also dyed this hair jet black. Before y'all like, girl, what's up? Yeah, I dyed this hair jet black. It's just something about jet black hair. It's just something about jet black hair. I just think black hair looks healthy. Like, what y'all think? Like, I think that you can take damaged hair and like dye freaking jet black, and then all of a sudden your hair just looks healthy. But anyway, look at this parting space. So that's how far back the parting goes. That far. I could have taken it back a little bit further, which I love deep parts. You guys already know. I just feel like it makes the wig look more natural, okay, when your part goes back far instead of like sitting right in the front of your head. Okay, so anyways guys, yeah, like I said, I'm having a pretty good experience with it. This is kind of like what the ends and things look like, so y'all can see it's super, like I said, it's super full. Let me pull it out to the front before I sign out. Okay, so this is what it all looks like. Got the nice little layered effect. All right, so anyways guys, like I said, I will leave some links down below so you guys can check them out. Let me know what you thought about this video. Did I explain the wig making good enough? Did you learn something new? Have you been watching other videos and maybe you've seen some things in my video that didn't explain, that other people didn't explain their video, you know, all that whole spiel? Leave it down below and I'll definitely see you on my next one. Bye.